morning, everybody. So you get to stare at my dirty pot. But this morning I am making and canning up some farmer soup, and that is from the, hold on, I gotta flip it, the Amish Canning Cookbook. We just love this soup, and I've canned it before, and look, no side notes, which means we loved it the way the recipe exactly is. So I'm not changing anything in here. So I've already done a whole bunch of the prep work, and my dogs are going stupid for no reason. I've already done a whole bunch of prep work. So we've got 2 cups of celery cut up, 3 cups of potatoes cut up, 2 cups of carrots cut up, 2 large onions cut up. I have already got the ground beef fried up and drained. I did that while I was doing up dishes this morning, the breakfast dishes. And my dogs are just weird this morning. I've got 1 quart of my crushed tomatoes beside me and 5 quarts of beef broth I'm going to use. And then of course salt and pepper to taste. So, but this recipe is so easy. Got your ground beef in there. You take your vegetables, you add them in. There go the potatoes. Get them in there. And I'm just doing a normal batch. I was gonna double it until I realized I'm making chicken stew tomorrow. So, but there go the onions, the celery, and the carrots. Get my handy dandy spoon. Give this a little bit of a stir. And the grease off the potatoes, this is not the prettiest thing. But I'm going to put this into a mason jar because I discovered that sweet potato fries that are cooked with a little bit of meat grease like this taste out of this world good. So if you've never tried it, I recommend it. We're going to add our jar of crushed tomatoes in there, our 5 quarts of beef stock, which I'm starting to get low on. I think I have 2 or 3 jars downstairs now, which means I'm going to have to make more. Add our 5 quarts there. Give that a stir. And I'm going to switch spoons because this feels really gross. Okay. So give that a stir up there. I'm going to turn my heat on medium. Now, for pepper, I'm just going to sprinkle it over the top. I'd say about 1.5 teaspoons I would put in there. Sorry guys. And I'm going to add a tablespoon of canning salt to that. Now we're just going to stir this up again. And now all we got to do is just let this get warm. You're not cooking it, you're not doing anything like that. You are just getting this warm. That is it. Look how easy that was. That only took a few moments. And that was because I did all the peeling and chopping that last night because I was not about to do it this morning. I didn't feel like it. Alright, so we're just going to let this come up to a good, I'm going to bring it up to a boil. And then we're going to can it. So when you see me next, we'll be putting this into a jar. So we'll be back. Alright, so the soup has now boiled and toiled and done its mischief. And now we're just going to can this up. Give it a good stir every time you pick stuff up. So that way you're making sure you get a little bit of everything in each jar. You want an inch of headspace. Oh, guys, I literally remembered everything this time. Other than my screw lids. Oh. Okay, so anyway, we've debubbled. Now we're wiping the rim. Getting it good and clean. Cap it. Get a ring. Screw that on. And because these are pints, I'm going to pressure can this for 60 minutes for my altitude. Check your altitude. And so we will be back once I have these all canned up, and I'll show you how many I get from this. All right, so we're all done. We're all out of the canner. I ended up with, oop, these are popping really loudly. So I ended up with 17 pints of the soup. These ones here that I have showing you right now, I know are going to seal because you can see, you can see them bubbling and carrying on and doing their business, right? This one here, it's bubbling, but it's not bubbling like it normally would. So I just kind of have that one sitting here to the side because I'm not sure if that one's going to seal. These three here, I know aren't, most likely won't seal because they came out of the canner just like this. No bubbling action, no nothing. So if they seal, great. I'll check them and make sure that they're actually sealed. But they'll most likely just be put in the fridge and my husband will use them for his lunches, or I might recan them. I don't know, we'll see. But yes, so I got 17 pints in total here. So I hope you guys liked the video and I'll see you soon. Bye.